Dak Prescott threw a pair of interceptions in a stunning overtime loss to the Packers on Sunday, and now Dallas is 6-3, which is good for third place in the NFC East. Here's Jimmy Johnson earlier today talking Cowboys on First Take.
You look against the Packers, a game which, I felt like they should have won. If CeeDee Lamb goes in front of the safety instead of going behind him, it wouldn't have been an interception. And that one touchdown could have been the difference in the ball game. So you look at the supporting cast has got to play better as well as Dak. Now, I'm not saying Dak's played fantastic. No, he hasn't been as sharp since he's come back from the injury. By the same token, the supporting cast has got to be better as well.
So Jay Will told a story on our radio show this morning about his freshman year at Duke. He kept running into screens, and in the sophomore year, he ran into a screen, and during tape study, the Coach K says, what happened? And he says, well, the guy didn't communicate, and as Jay Will tells it, Coach K's like, no more, you can't run into another screen all year. No more excuses. I'm sick and tired of your excuses about running into screens. So let me say this about Dak. I get it. There are things that have gone wrong. It's not his fault. It's this, that. I get it. He is in year 7 in the NFL. He has never been on anything less than a good team. Some have been better than others, but they've all been pretty good. Year 7 in the NFL, he's got one playoff win. I mean, it is what it is. He was a B+ right out of the gate, and it looked like, boy, if he's already a B+, he's going to be an A. No, he's still a B+. That's good. Harry, I think he's beyond the point you need for a quarterback to be in order to win a Super Bowl, but he ain't getting it done.
No, he's not. And I agree with everything that Jimmy Johnson just said right there, though. But CeeDee Lamb on that play, I'm not going to blame Dak. He has to cross face.
And I thought the
Green Bay Packers did a great job of disguising their coverage, which is Tampa 2, which normally allows a linebacker to run back deep with the slot receiver, but they did it with the safety coming down. CeeDee Lamb was kind of confused. But as far as Jimmy Johnson, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in that game, right, they were up 14 points. The defense didn't cash in. And remember, Max, a few weeks ago, I said on this show, the loss of Jordan Lewis was going to come to hunt this team against the Green Bay Packers because the lack of that one person in the secondary allowed explosive plays all across the board for the Packers.
I mean, Sacho Key was hot this morning about what Harry just said about CeeDee Lamb. He's like, you don't run around that. All right, what are your thoughts, Sacho, on Dak and the Cowboys after 9 games?
It's more than just Dak. This defense has to stop the run. That's where I'll point. You can talk about Jordan Lewis, talk about CeeDee Lamb, but the Cowboys have given up 700 yards over their last 4 games. That's 175 yards per game. Over the season, they've given up 143 yards per game. That's 26 in the NFL. And oh, by the way, teams love to run the ball on Dallas. They're 27th in attempts. So teams like the Packers were down 2 scores, and they still ran the ball in the fourth quarter because they knew it was going to work. And so until the Cowboys shore that up, which is actually relatively easy, you stay in your gap, you don't try and overdo it, you fit sound technique. Once you get that figured out, then you can start winning games. But you can talk all that other stuff, it doesn't matter if you can't stop the run.
Sacho, thank you as always. Harry, you too. Coming up, Ja Morant is one of the most electrifying. Well, I rank the NFL's top quarterbacks.
Why is he on tier 3,
yeah,
bro?
I don't make the rules. Well, I do.
This is the big one.
They're ruining my segment here.
You don't get Cooper. Rush out of here.
Always double jump the line, bro.
It sounded like you wrote off Geno Smith, and he has not written back.
Where's the defibrillator? Could you rock this hairdo? Could you rock that, Max?
Which one? Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
Should I try it? It's Wednesday. Time for tier pressure. My rankings of the top quarterbacks in the NFL based on their performance this season with the heavy recency bias. Tier 1. Patrick Mahomes. He's in a tier by himself, and really every year he really is. He's better than everybody.
I'll give you that.
Whoever lived. Okay. Tier 2. Tua.
He did it! You did it!
And Hurts.
You did it, Max!
I did it.
You did it!
Listen, he did it.
You put
No,
it
the
back.
credit is his.
You did it!
And Mike McDaniels. And also Tyreek Hills. He
I didn't
belongs
think it was
there.
possible.
Listen, he missed a couple games, but I give him extra credit, Harry, for having some neurological event, a concussion it looked like to me, coming back 4 days later, another one, his hands are stiff. Oh my God, is his career in jeopardy? I wonder about the wisdom of him playing right now. but it is inspirational, and he's balling out of control. He's there with Jallen Hurts, who's lost one game on the season in Tier 2.
So far,
and
so good.
in Tier 3,
Here we go.
Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen,
Boom.
Tom Brady, and Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen keeps throwing red zone picks, so he had to drop. But he's falling from 1. He's falling from Tier 1 at one point. Lamar Jackson, he had some bad fourth quarter decisions. He's made up for that. Why is Tom Brady there? Because I lied a little bit. I said the whole idea of this is forget about what you know. Just look at this season and heavily emphasize what's happened recently. But I can't forget everything that's happened ever. Tom Brady looked like Tom Brady this last week, and he beat Geno Smith head-to-head, right? And I had Geno Smith in my top tiers. He's getting jumped by Tom Brady. I got bad news for Geno, too. Aaron Rodgers has another good game and the Packers win. He's going to be ahead of him, too.
What?
Okay. You have a game on the line, and I have Tom Brady. You want Geno Smith?
We're moving the goalposts every single
I'm moving him a
week.
little bit.
Geno Smith has had a better season.
So far, kind of.
Tom Brady has a lot of passing yards. It's because of the lack of the run game.
Do you know how many-
But Geno Smith has had a better season from the quarterback position.
I want to say Tom Brady has set the record for passes without an interception recently. Tom Brady has 12 touchdowns, 1 pick,
2.
and is on. Does he have 2? Did he throw a second one? I think
he
it's
has
1.
2.
I think it's 1. We can check that, and he's on pace for about 5,000 yards. Oh my God, Tom Brady thinks he's the worst. That Kellerman guy is saying he's going to fall off the cliff. He's on pace for 5,000 yards and a touchdown interception ratio of 12-1.
Max.
It's 2. It's 2.
But let me ask
Is
you a
it 2?
question.
Max, the
It's
ball with Tom Brady is here, and it's here.
Yeah,
and
like-
here and here. Here's where the ball is going. Lately, it's been better, but it was ugly there.
I'm
for
sorry,
about a month.
what was he in first place or is he not in first place? I forgot.
That doesn't count.
It was
No, it doesn't
ugly
count.
early on for Tom Brady.
Yeah, it was ugly. Yes.
Ugly.
Harry, we all know why. The man was getting a divorce, and on top of that, he had no interior offensive line, and then his receivers were missing. Sacho, get in here.
Geno needs to be back in the spot.
Max.
I had Geno all year, but
You're
come
wrong.
on, Brady. Go ahead, Sacho.
Max, you're wrong. You literally do move the goalposts just so
Yeah, I
you can
moved them a
fit
little
Tom Brady in there. I get it. Have a couple more good weeks. I understand that, but you can't say this is based off of recency bias and only this year, and then all of a sudden, because you like Tom Brady, want him, now all of a sudden, oh well, now we're gonna think about all the last 20 years. No one else has played 20 years like Tom Brady. So if you're gonna have an even keel issue, like I get it, and I get it. If you're gonna say even, hey, he's second in the league in passing yards, we'll do that. Only 1 or 2 interceptions. I get that, but this whole moving goalpost thing, I don't really rock with it.
Can
I don't really rock
someone
with it,
Google
Max.
how many interceptions he has? Like that 5
2.
minutes ago.
Max, if I
No
tell
one, no
you he
answers.
has
Control room. Someone in the control room. How many
I
interceptions?
tell you a pigeon can
It's
pull a
12-1.
Mack truck,
Jared,
don't ask me
it's
any
2?
questions. You
Damn
just
it.
hook it up. If I tell you a pigeon
So
can
he
pull a
just
Mack
throw a
truck,
pick.
you
Did he
just
just
hook
throw
it
a
up.
pick in Germany? Did he just throw a pick in Munich?
2 interceptions, Max
2 for the year.
Kellerman.
All right.
2.
Listen, Sacho, you're right about everything you said, but you guys all know I'm right. Brady belongs there. Yes, I moved the goalposts in this case. No. Yes, I lied. Told you I lied. I can't ignore everything else. What I saw this last week was, oh, yeah, that's Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady. Yeah. And by the way, he beat Geno Smith. They went head-to-head. Well, you know what happened when Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes by making the plays down the stretch? I put Josh Allen in the first tier. He's down here now because he messed up a little bit.
Max, it's okay. It's okay, Max. Tom Brady
could
could still be a good quarterback. He didn't have to be in your tier 3. It's totally okay. The Tampa could still be leading the. It's totally okay, Max. You can slide him out.
All right. You know what, Sacho? I got to say, you guys talked me into it. Brady's staying right there. He's staying right there.
You mean Joe Burrow?
Let's talk hoops.